Hi everyone, thanks for dropping by my YouTube channel today. This evening on my workbench I have Brian's Breckwell brand Pellet Stove Controller. This is an analog version, and Brian sent it to me because it was not driving his auger motor. So I spoke with Brian over the phone and had a conversation about what could be the problems here, and asked him if he had gone through my videos, and he said he had actually watched many of them. So thanks, Brian. Anyways, I received the controller today, and sure enough it was not driving the auger motor. So I did some troubleshooting, made some repairs, and it's ready to be final tested. So I have it connected up to my tester, and my tester has a number of light bulbs on it to simulate certain components of your stove. One of them is the combustion fan, the one marked in blue, the auger motor marked in yellow, and the convection or room fan marked in red. I also have one for the igniter, but this kind of controller, this model anyways, does not have a hot rod element driver on it, so this light will not be part of the test. So we have three lights that we're going to play with. So I'll go ahead and turn it on, and when I do, I expect the combustion fan and the convection fan to turn on. So I have it connected to my tester now. Let me turn it on. And there we have it. The convection fan came on and the combustion simulator came on. So that tells us that the controller is able to drive voltage and current to both those items. So there's a few tests we can do here since we're in manual mode. I can do the high fan test, which I press this, it'll cause the convection fan, which is marked in red, to go to maximum intensity. And there you see that in action. That is not a momentary switch, that is a permanent on switch. And we see that the convection fan, the light is brightest, so that means that the motor is receiving maximum voltage current and will run as hard as possible. The other test we can do right here is again with the convection fan. I can rotate through the low, B, C, D, E max positions, and that will cause the intensity of the light to change. There we go, we can see the intensity changing. Now of note is positions D, E, and max are all tied together inside the controller, so they will not cause the intensity of the light or the speed of the fan to change. So D, E, and max stay the same fan wise, but C, B, and low will affect, C, D, E will affect the intensity of the light or the speed of the motor. The last thing I can check in this mode is manual feed. Manual feed on this controller is a momentary switch, so if I press it, that'll cause the auger to come on. And there you have it. So that causes the auger to drive, and you can manually charge the fire pot with pellets as you manually feed it. So on the manual side, everything is functioning correctly. Reality is that when Brian sent it to me, it was already working well, so Brian was aware of all those conditions. So I'll go ahead and press the auger button at the center, and that will cause the green light to come on, indicating to us that the controller is in automatic mode. There it is, it's in automatic mode. While in automatic mode, a starter or a timer started, which is approximately 20-25 seconds, and that will determine when the first instance of the auger automatically driving is. When that happens, look just above the word pellet. There's a little viewport window there, and behind it is a green LED. We should see that come on. I just saw it. I'm hoping that got caught in the camera. So we'll let that happen one more time. We'll see the green LED just above the word pellet come on, and the light marked in yellow, the auger, come on. There we see it. So that is all functioning correctly. The last thing we'll check is we'll rotate the position from low to max. Remember I said that switch controls the intensity of the light? It also controls your auger. So notice that the auger was on a little longer there. So next cycle should happen in less than 20 seconds, and the light will be on for a longer period of time. There we go. So that means that the auger motor is driving longer, and the interval between drive instances is lower, so we have a higher duty cycle. So we'll go through that one more time. Long on time, short off time. So that means that we're driving more pellets and we're making the fire roar a little higher. So that's everything. This whole controller is now functioning correctly from my point of view. I've completed the repairs I need to do. Brian, I want to thank you very much for sending this to me. Like I've done with a few others of these, I'm going to send you some extra parts so that you can have them as backup for your stove. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm suspecting that your auger motor, based on what I saw here, that your auger motor is probably starting to run slow and the controller is having problems with it. So you may consider rebuilding that motor or finding a new one. In any case, I'll send you some extra parts, not an auger motor of course, but some extra parts just in case you have issues there. It's your call. You can make that decision on your own. So anyways, this controller is now functioning correctly. Again, I want to thank you, Brian, for sending it to me. If any of you other viewers have a Breckwell pellet stove controller of your own, or a different brand, I handle different types, and you have problems with it, you'd like to have it serviced, feel free to contact me. My contact information can be found in the video description just below this video, and there you'll learn how to contact me and other things that I can do for you. I do hope that you'll take the time to give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate that very much. And that if you're interested, subscribe to my channel. That would be helpful to me. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.